Hey. What you looking at, Coco? I'm playing. I'm here to give some knowledge. So about art. I have different type of arts. I have different type of things. Okay. And what I really do to achieve my art is just by do. Literally, I just do it. I could show you pictures that I've drawn. I could show you photos that I've taken. I could show you me rapping. It doesn't matter. Every single one I just did. I can't explain it really. I kind of just let my hand go if I'm drawing. I kind of just get the idea in my head, boom, take the picture, you know what I mean? Or you already know from that sound what I'm watching if you an anime head, feel me? But I'll mute that because I'm trying to talk. But yeah, everything I drew, took picture of, or spoke has been art when I'm trying to achieve art. So I don't know if that helps at all for people out there, but in a sense, I already been a creative person since I was young. Like, I could build Legos. Like, I would make airplanes, cars, different type of things out of Legos that was not the case of what the box was made for. Say, like, I got a building, and I would build the building first with all the instruction, and then afterwards I would take it and build it into an airplane. And I remember one time I did like the zebra airplane right before school, and I was like in elementary. I was all, look, Mom, and she's like, how the fuck did you make that? So there's different ways to like really do it, you could say. And you have your own creative process, so you have to go off of what you know best, if that makes sense. And what I know best is just letting this go free, because like when I try to control it and I'm like, okay, let me draw this, it's not going to come out like that. I just got to draw what my hand is willing to like do. And sometimes it's just squiggly lines over and over and over and over again until it comes out with some weird cool design. And you don't always have to be perfect with it. That's one thing that I've understood, which made me a better artist, is when you're a perfectionist, you're going to fail because you're putting too much expectation on yourself to get something out, which you cannot do, or you're just not willing to do at the moment because your body's not fucking with that vibe. Your body wants to draw this while your brain wants to draw that. So you got to just let your body do it, you know what I'm saying? Now, a good example, picture-wise, because that's its own category and so is rapping. Picture-wise, it's very different from drawing or trying to make some art, because you're taking art as is and then you're editing it or just posting it or whatever you do with. I like over editing my posts because I like that grungy aesthetic, that emo 2000 aesthetic where it's like kind of blurry, 2000 Chief Keef aesthetic. Like, I like that over edited kind of like, hey, that shit's cool, but it's very fucking weird. Like, I like shit like that. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just want a regular blank picture with a cool photo of my truck, and it's just edited to where it looks good and all the colors pop. That's what normal people like. Not me. I like over-edited, but sometimes I'll do that. And colors, you have to know, like, you have to be in art in school to really capture the idea of what colors you want to pop. I love silver, black, and orange, and red. If I can mute the whole color of the whole thing and just get one popping color, which hopefully I could put a picture in here somewhere to really represent what I mean. I'm thinking of it, but I can't just boom put it on because I need like editing app or something. But depends on what colors you want to pop, how you want it presented, and what your intention is behind it too. Like, my thing is, nobody can make art like me, and I know that. I know that deep in my heart. People can copy as much as they want, but they can't do it just like me. And I've seen it happen in front of my eyes, where I post a picture, I do something, and then somebody tries to over edit it and make it look all me like, but they can't do it because it's not their brain, it's not their hand, it's not their emotion, you know what I'm saying? As much as you try to like put on that I can be cool too, it's not gonna happen. That's why I always try to tell people, be very authentic in what you make, because what you make is you. You could get off the internet and get your own. Say this dude that makes metal owls on TikTok that I've seen. He got it off the internet of saw somebody else do it, but he used his own wood, to set up the sculpture, and then he welded it all together, and then he made a wood one. Like, but he can only do that because he was the one that grabbed all the shovels and all the weird metal that he used to weld it together. Like, it's your own experience which molds you. It's not the test, it's how you react to the test. It's your experience on the test, and you're like, okay, how do I go further from here? There's a little bit of a help there. Mind you, I'm going off my own experience and what I know from watching other people and my own experience. So, a smart man learns from his own mistake, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. But in the art category, it's not really making mistakes. It's more just learning, okay, does that really suit my character? No. Does this suit my character? Yes. Okay, let me start drawing like this. And if you should end up changing your art style or whatever, cool. There are so many different pictures on my phone of my truck that you would think it's a different person every time. But you could still recognize the pattern of who's taking the picture. Say it's the angle, say it's the colorways, say it's anything. A lot of my stuff is very dark because I present myself as a very closed off person. Some people call it lonely, but I like the dark color blue, like where it's kind of like gray outside, but it's still like a light blue or darkish blue, but like everybody feels lonely on those days. I like those days because I've learned to inherit them as my days of success. I'm going to control this day because for as long as I've known, it's controlled me. I wake up, I'm like, damn, somebody's dying today, and then someone ends up dying. I hate feeling like that. So the fact that somebody is going to die today, I'm going to conquer and say, you know what, even if they do, I'm going to appreciate them every second that I have them with me. No matter who it is, no matter what it is, no matter what happens on this gloomy ass day, I'm going to make it my day. And that's you conquering something. That's you on a canvas. That's you taking a picture. That's you rapping, whatever it may be. Art comes in different variations, and you have to be in control. I'm the best welder I know, and I fully believe that. Now that I know that I'm not, I'm still going to believe that because I have to have that mentality go into it. Not be cocky. Be humble enough to say, you know what, I need help to understand and be better at welding, but at the same time, I'm still the best I know. I still believe in my welds before anybody else's. Even if their welds look good, mine are stronger. Even if mine look good, mine are stronger. No matter what it is, I'm better at it. Now, it's not cocky. You still have to be humble enough to learn, but you have to inherit as, I'm doing this, me, and I have the strength to succeed. And having that winner mentality is not easy, especially if you're walking into something new that you want to try. I want to play a lot of different instruments. I don't have a single one. But I have to go in it saying, okay, I could play the guitar like Led Zeppelin. Just 'cause. Or Eddie Van Halen. To be more specific by a person rather than, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of different things. Colorways. Back to the school thing. Sorry, I jumped topics. You have to know what colors look good. And one thing I just learned is look at paintings, look at movies, look at a lot of things that have weird colorways and how they fit together. Now, if you don't see it fitting together, then don't put it together. But if you can, then do that. You know what I mean? Oh, dang, my old teacher just texted me. I haven't talked to him in a while. It just made me happy. I fuck with bros. But all colors coordinate a certain way, and you have to understand their colorways. The best example I could give for good colorways are album covers by like J. Cole, like that for Your Eyes Only, that dark green, gray, black, blue, like that shit's cold, bro. Cold and cold. So the Vans logo, how it's white, black, and red, but on the box you get it's tan, which is cardboard, and then red. There's so many different examples you could get for good colorways. You just have to look around. Now, if you know it's not going to look good on you or the picture you're taking or the art, then don't do it. But if you think you could pull it off, try it. Because you never know what your outcome's going to be. Let me give you an example. Hold on. This is going to be like, no, that's stupid. Unless you're open-minded. Mind you, it's different for everybody, again. But one thing that you could really get good colorways that mesh real well is from, what's it called? what's that shit called? Renaissance paintings. Bro, Renaissance paintings have the best colorways. That weird gray, tan, goldish with the, oh, bro. They got good colorways. Sometimes they're pure red. I can't give you an artist because I don't really know an artist. Example, you already know. Black, gray. I've showed this before on here. Black, gray, and white. Black, gray, and white. Best colorways to go with things. But a weird colorway, I got you. A weird colorway, you're going to be like, that's stupid. But if you have a open mind, you can see something cool out of it. Black and brown. You think black and brown look good? Well, guess what? I made them look good somehow. Mind you, that's stupid. Look how dumb that art is. What's this? I don't know. This up here is a bird. This guy, I don't know. He's just there. But that's just me scribbling. Just random things. You have to know what color tone and color palette you're willing to choose. If you want to go off characters in anime, that's a good choice. Crollo, for example, Hunter x Hunter, which I'm watching right now, is the best choice. That dark purple coat he wears with the white fur, with like the black or gray jeans with the silver bait. Like, characters in anime will give you a good representation of what color you need to go off of. Mind you, you're not going to be able to see it as well. Light red and blue. Those were ballpoint pens with a black pen that was just scribbled. I went pencil, and afterwards I copied it in pen. So it's whatever colorways you choose. Now me looking at it, I don't have a lot of colorways other than black and white. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to try a black and white colorway. Even if it doesn't match. Which I know I could do it. Because here's an example right here. I just made this as a bookmarker. Literally like 25 minutes ago. Doesn't make any sense. This is where you were. Just a bookmarker. Now if it turns my page orange, I'm going to be a little pissed. But I'll learn to not use colors. I'll just go black and white. Just Sharpie and pencil. So it's really your choice of what you choose. A lot of people just do pencil because, you know, it's easier. But if you like a colorway, try to pursue that colorway in what colors you have and what colors you can get. Another one, too, is coffee color. Coffee with, like, creamer or something. That colorway, that brown texture or whatever, that's a good colorway to pursue, too. But, again, it's your own personal, which is you're going to choose red and black and white. Red, orange, pink, yellow, and green. Those are the only colors you ever use for every single piece of art. That's cool and all. You can make the same art over and over and over again, but eventually it's going to get boring to people. And it's not just to people that you're trying to prove something. It's yourself. How expanded can I get in my art? How good can I get? I'm the best welder, but I could still improve. See what I'm saying? So use what colorways you like. I'm a dark aesthetic person. I love taking dark photos or grungy pictures, you could say. And if you just want to pursue the pencil to the fullest, do that. But a master can only pursue something that he puts time in and out of. In and out of means you're on it all day, but you're willing to step away, learn something new about it, and then go back to it. That's in and out of. That's my own definition of it. If I just wanted to draw my hand, it's kind of boring. I got bruises from dunking, so red, orange, peaches, and then my hand's like yellow and pink with a silver ring. This is a good enough drawing right here because this is enough colorway. You can look at anything in a room, you can look at anything anywhere and get a good colorway from it and go off that. Now, if you don't like that colorway, say if it's a blue photo and you're like, no, I want it pink, you can edit it if it's a photo. If you want to draw it a different color, you can do that. You have options. You just have to know what option you want to pursue while you're doing it. Now, I'm only 20. I'm going off my own experience here. So if you take it, cool. If you don't, cool. It's a suggestion at the end of the day. And if you take my teaching and you use it, cool. I'm happy because you're using something that you've learned and you're putting it in your own, I don't know if it's inspiration and then you put it in your own way. I don't know really how to say that, but I hope you get what I'm saying. But yeah, if you want to try some things, I would say give me a comment. Be like, hey, what color should I try? Because I got good colorways. But again, it's me that's making the art. So I can probably make it look a lot better than you, unless you're an artist and you've been doing this for 20 plus years and you're like, hey, I'm just testing you. Cool, you can test me. You're probably not going to like what I like because I'm me. So there's different things. And New Mexico, of all places, I will say has the weirdest colorways. You'll see a teal fence with a yellow gate. And you're like, what the fuck were they thinking? I don't know. I can't answer that. But what I can answer is there's a lot of colorways that go together. You just have to be willing to put them together and try to find out. The best way to figure out what colors you like is by experimenting. Always experiment. Always. So, sorry, I've been yapping for a little minute now. But yeah, that's... And if you want to get crazy, another anime character that to try to like get is Hisoka. All his different outfits. All those different outfits is hard to try to coordinate all those colors together like they did in anime. You have to have a crazy rambunctious character like that or a crazy photo to really put that together. Sunsets is another good colorway. Basically just giving you a good colorway, not explaining how art works. But a self-taught artist is the best artist you could come across because they didn't follow the rules. The people that usually don't follow the rules do better at what they do. Because the people that follow the rules usually get fucked up. I'm a self-made basketball player. I took some things here and there, but I was the one that took my own dribble moves and used my own dribble moves. I'm the one that shoots my way. I didn't copy no jump shot. I'm the one that jumps how I jump because I was outside every day playing basketball. Me, not nobody else. Me. I shoot a certain way. I jump a certain way. I got that swag about me when I play because it's my swag. I own the court when I walk onto it. Even if I lose, I'm having so much fun on the court that it doesn't matter who I'm playing against. Even if I lose, I'm still having fun. Fun and experimenting, you have to put those together. So that's all I really have to say. If I didn't really cover any topics, let me know. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Hopefully I could put some art on here to represent a better what I mean. But yeah, later dudes.